It is the end of Q1 of 2025. Winter is almost gone. Spring is almost here. You might be finding yourself taking the opportunity to look back on the progress that you've made on your goals so far this year. You might look at some of your goals and think, God, why have I not made any progress on these? Why is this goal still sitting here untouched? You may also be feeling like your motivation and your momentum is fading. Guess what? The end of a quarter is the perfect opportunity to pause, reflect, and reset. But not a lot of people actually take this opportunity. Instead, a lot of people just continue to push through, wondering why it feels so hard to make progress. Why does something that felt so exciting in January just feel like it's dragging me down? So before we move forward, let's check in. What's working for you right now? What's not working for you right now? And most importantly, how do we realign your goals so that they fit the season that you're in? Welcome to the Moxie Life YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why momentum tends to fade this time of year, how we can shift back into action, and one simple way we can start making progress, even if we feel stuck. And if this is already resonating with you, I want to invite you to a free training that we are hosting next week on Tuesday, March 25th. And don't worry, if you're watching this after that, there will be a link for a replay in the description box down below. So definitely go check that out. But the training we are hosting is called Live Differently, Break Free from Burnout, and Create a Life that Feels Like Yours. This training is going to be a full reset to help you realign your goals with what matters, help you build momentum, and help you feel good about the progress that you're making in 2025. Okay, let's talk about why March tends to be the month that things feel a little off. The end of the quarter always brings about a kind of air of reflection. If you use a Moxie Life planner, you have your quarterly assessment in your planner. But just in general, it just feels like the end of something and the start of something new. By March, the excitement of the new year has faded and life has probably thrown quite a few curveballs, especially if you're living in 2025. And the goals that felt so exciting and aligned in January might just feel a little off. Guess what? You're not alone. And in fact, I am in the exact same place right now, I promise you. One of the biggest reasons why momentum tends to fade around this time of year is because our goals just don't fit with us anymore. Maybe you set goals based on what you thought you should do, or maybe what aligned with you in January just doesn't quite fit anymore. We're on a personal growth journey, and honestly, we can grow every single day. So to say that a goal that I set 3 months ago would fit with me right now, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Instead of allowing ourselves to adjust, to cross out a goal, to change it, to realign with where we are right now, we let the goal sit there. Because, let's be real, we wrote that goal in pen in our planner, and that's permanent pen. So we cannot cross that thing out, am I right? But guess what? Forcing a goal just because you wrote it in pen, it's not going to matter. It's not going to feel good, and it's never going to realign with where you are. And crossing off that goal in your planner, it feels so much better than trying to force yourself to continue working on something that just doesn't feel right. You know that feeling when you're forcing yourself to make progress on something. It doesn't feel good. It feels like work. Our goals should not feel that way. Our goals should feel exciting, and our goals should feel like they fit in the season of life that we're in. So ask yourself this question: does this goal still feel right for me? And if the answer is no, I dare you, I double dog dare you, cross that goal off in big red pen in your planner. Go do it. The second reason why momentum tends to fade is because when we hit a bump, like maybe we miss a workout, maybe we forget to journal one night, maybe we lose a habit streak that we've absolutely been crushing, which I know hurts the most. But the second that happens is we make meaning of it. We say, this is proof that I am a failure and I cannot get this done. This is proof that I will never succeed at this goal. But guess what? That is absolutely so far from the truth. Because those setbacks, those missed workout days, those days where you missed a habit streak, but you jumped right back into it the next day, those are not failures. that is proof that you're trying. So instead of looking at these little bumps in the road as failures and reasons why you can't succeed, what if you looked at them as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than reasons why you should quit? And finally, the last reason why people lose momentum on their goals is because they don't have the right systems or support in place. Let's face it, motivation is not going to carry you throughout the whole year. What you actually need is a flexible system that will help you stay anchored when life gets unpredictable, gets busy, or when you experience those bumps in the road. And that's where things like flexible planning, community, and systems come into place. And the great thing is, you're here already. And if you're here, you might or you might not know that Moxie Life has an incredible community full of like-minded people who are doing the work that you're doing right now. So I'll leave all the links to our different communities in the description box down below. I promise they're amazing places. Our team is in there daily offering support and encouragement, and you definitely want to be part of those spaces if you're working on goals this year. So how do we do it? How do we start building that momentum? How do we stop waiting for motivation to kick in order for us to actually make progress? Now, I'm going to sound a little weird for a second, but bear with me. We have to take action. Because action leads to motivation. Motivation doesn't lead to consistent action. Action leads to motivation. And at Moxie Life, we have something that I like to call power appointments, and it is the secret to building quick wins and momentum. If you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, not sure what the next best step is, I want you to set a 15-minute timer and just commit to one thing. Maybe that one thing is brain dumping everything that you need to do. Maybe that one thing is jumping back into your planner that you abandoned a few weeks ago. Maybe it's completing your weekly actions for next week. Or honestly, maybe it's just going outside and taking a deep breath, because I know we could all use a little bit more of that. Just one step. That's it. Because guess what? One step forward will lead to another step forward, which will lead to another and another and another. And all of a sudden, you're 10 steps ahead and that momentum is building. So right now, I want you to ask yourself, what's one small step I can do today that will help me feel just a little bit better? It doesn't even have to be goal-oriented. Anything. What will help you feel better today? And commit to that. And if you're ready to really dig into this, I want to invite you again to our free training, Live Differently, Break Free from Burnout, and Create a Life that Feels Like Yours. We're diving way deeper on how to realign with your goals, how to create momentum that lasts, and how to feel really good about the direction that you're going this year. Plus, we'll be supporting you as you reset for spring and for Q2 that will help you realign and reset your goals with clarity and confidence heading into the new season. You can grab your spot at the description box down below, and please bring a friend, because this is so much more fun and meaningful when you have somebody doing it alongside you. Remember, losing momentum does not mean that you failed. Those goals that you haven't touched yet this year, they are not a reflection of your failure. This is the perfect time to readjust and reset. You are not too far behind, and it is not too late to just begin. We're only 3 months into the year. You still have 9 more months until 2026. But also, who says that goals can only start on January 1st? Not me. Remember, take the pressure off, start small, set that first power appointment, and if you plan on joining us for the training, I will see you in the comments. Oh, before I go, drop a comment down below and let me know, what one small thing are you committing to today? Let's build momentum together. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye.